When an aging baboon leader faces a pack of starving wild dogs, who will stand firm against nature's fury? Raw muscle or an unbreakable will? A prolonged drought has turned the Okavango into a barren wasteland. Rivers and lakes have dried up. The grass has withered to yellow. And the antelope herds, the primary food source, have migrated hundreds of miles south in search of water. The aging baboon leader struggles to keep the troop within familiar territory. Digging for roots and tapping underground water to survive. But a ferocious pack of wild dogs is enduring crippling hunger as prey disappears entirely. The lack of food drives them into desperation. Starve to extinction or take the risk of attacking a stronger enemy, the baboons. A fateful animal is about to unfold. Driven to the very edge by hunger and thirst, the wild dogs spot the aging baboon leader wandering alone in the distance. This is the opportunity they've been waiting for. An isolated target with no troops to protect him. They immediately spread out, forming a silent encirclement. Moving in a tightening circle and closing in from every direction to bring him down before he can react. They lunge with every ounce of strength they have left, jaws aimed straight for his throat and legs. But the old baboon does not try to survive by running. He survives by seizing control of the fear of others. He bares his razor-sharp fangs and charges straight at the lead dog with terrifying, reckless force. The entire pack freezes in shock. The one they believe to be weak has become a living nightmare. They turn and scatter, fleeing in all directions. The hunger is still there, but the fear is greater. After the wild dogs retreat, the aging baboon leader limps back toward the troop. Severe wounds make every step more painful than the last. When he appears beneath the familiar acacia tree, the entire group suddenly falls silent. The other baboons stop what they're doing. Infants cling tightly to their mothers. The females glance at his injuries, then exchange wary looks. The respect once given to the leader who guided them is gone. A younger male stands at a distance, watching carefully, weighing his chances. No one approaches. No one cries out in comfort. The hierarchy of the troop is beginning to crack, clearing the path for the challengers to come. Blood continues to seep from his wounds, his aging body aching, yet the old leader remains seated, standing guard over the troop. Suddenly, he senses a shift. A young, powerful, and ambitious male rises from the rear of the group. He knows that when wounds are exposed and the troop's gaze turns watchful, the young will test the throne. The challenger charges forward at terrifying speed, clamping down hard on his shoulder. Pain surges through him, but he does not fall. He twists and dodges, even though every movement burns with agony. He waits for the briefest opening, then strikes back. His jaws lock onto the opponent's neck, holding fast with every ounce of strength he has left. The younger male thrashes violently, but the old leader's will does not allow him to be released. At last, the challenger breaks free and flees into the darkness. The old leader rises, his body trembling with exhaustion. But the position is still his. Though the price he pays is a deepening, inescapable solitude. After a brutal animal fight, he still manages to affirm his dominance. As dusk settles in, silence takes over, broken only by the sounds of insects. The aging baboon leader sits alone on a high branch. His gaze fixed on the wild dog pack still lying in ambush in the distance. The solitude of one who stands at the top is laid bare. The leader has sacrificed everything to protect the troop. But now he must face profound loneliness. Where physical strength gives way to an undying will. After a crushing animal fight, the wild dogs finally realize true power does not lie in muscles or weapons, but in mental strength. The force that can turn the weak into the unstoppable and force even the strongest to bow. In life, we too often face relentless failures and overwhelming pressure. Yet it is the will that refuses to retreat that becomes our greatest strength, allowing us to stand firm and make every obstacle hesitate. Subscribe to our channel for the most intense survival animal fight.